are like this, or like this, try and have this run the same direction as you're facing. No angle, this way, okay? Straight line. Then, a lot of people try and match this arm with this arm. No. This one is blocking someone up to the shoulder. Try and get these parallel. This one is farther, this one's here. You have to show more from here. You have to show more hips and shoulders. Look at my shoulder line. Try if you can to get exactly 90 degrees. A lot of you, right form, but really almost no change in the hip and shoulders. I have to change my hips and shoulders here. Don't have this hand position, you gotta twist this wrist over. This one, curve.
Cut that knee so much.
Not supposed to.
Not supposed to.
No, it's a very difficult move because of that. To try and twist your hips and keep that knee back is very difficult. But we're supposed to keep the same back stance, back knee position. Yeah. So we need to have the right position in the first place. Okay, so now for a moment, you see my leg? We're not doing hand go down today, but hand go down is the same. If your foot is the wrong position, trying to turn, you can't do it. If your knee is too far out, you can't do it. If your leg is too open, you can't do it. If your hip is open, you can't do it. If all are this way, this position, it's impossible for anyone to do. But if my foot, knee, hip are in the right spot, then rotating, no problem. And keeping the knee position. Right? And I can rotate and have, I'm supposed to even hand go down, you see here. Not here. Turn here. And get knee out. But to do that, foot, the knee, the hip, all of be in the right spot. So in hand you to do that same thing. If the foot's wrong, knee's wrong, hip's wrong, you can't twist without collapsing this knee. But if you have all the parts right, then you should be able to turn this and that knee position. Juniors, when you're doing the side kick, and actually a few of the adults too in teams, still looking fun. There's an opponent this way first. So count 6, we must be showing pin sweep this way. Then we have to do the side kick and the back fist. We must turn our eye direction this way, kicking. Then pay attention this way. Okay? So this way, this way, this way. There's 3 distinct directions that we have to watch. Okay? But most of you didn't see exact eye direction. Okay? 6, 7, 8. Clearly look at the direction of your opponent. Okay? Let's do this to move us again. Go back again. A lot of the orange green belt level people, when you're doing the rising block, either hips completely square or the hips open up in the middle part, so then it becomes an arm swing. You have to square off the hips. Showman here, step forward, still the hips square. And it's only just before I land, whoa, I have to twist my hip and block. Okay? So especially on your green ball, make sure you have 45 degrees in the block. But green blue, that's not good enough for green blue, we have to try and store it and turn that 45 degree direction. Okay? So a few of you blue purples, also your shuto preparation is lying on your shoulder like this. You're supposed to have the palm to your face. Okay, so green, blue, purple, especially the juniors, all of you. Here's this way. Here. Okay? The big point about Shihan Shodan is their fundamentals, is their basics. It has the most basic blocks. Gidan barai, agi uke, shuto uke. Our 2 most basic stances, zen kusaraj, gidan barai, zen kusaraj, kokusaraj. Our most basic hand techniques, oizuki, shudan oizuki. So it's trying to teach us the fundamentals and the basics. Hand knee dan, hip action, and back stance. So we have, that's what I was saying, we must shoot a hip action. Here we squeeze, hip action. Of course here, yaku hami. So there's a lot of hip action. So hand knee never really gets into it. And one technique that we do not have in Hihan Shodan, we start seeing Nidan, kicks. So, back stance, hip action, and kicks. That's what we want to study from Hihan Nidan. Okay, everyone back? So, no, I counted. 2 each. Everyone move, bam, bam. What ends up happening is it kind of just bleeds together. It doesn't look like it's combination, or they're sharp. So we stop, stop. This is wrong. It's supposed to be combination. But there's no clear finish. That's not good either. So we have to, and how do we make it faster? Same thing that Sensei was talking about today. Just use your stance, move your legs faster, everything else will follow faster. Okay? So we have to step forward, quick, book stretch. Quick, zen stretch. Then our timing will be faster. So anyway, especially on this to this, count 10, 11. Everyone's too slow on the timing. Let's just work on that little section for a moment. Everyone back. This is not a resting spot for your right arm. Evan, make a punch. This is blocking a punch and attacking. So when I move away, it looks like this. If I block at the armpit, that means he already hit me. Right? I'm completely misunderstanding the purpose of that nukute. So I have to block here. Also, okay. Pressing block here. And the nukute over top, place it at chudan level. And this hand underneath the elbow. Everyone show me your nukute, please. Everyone. Underneath your elbow. Good. It's better. So no more by the armpit. Elbow. Okay, does anyone have any questions on Hihan Nidan movement? What I'm going to do is I'm going to do Hihan Sandan movements now and a few explanations, and then we're going to go backtrack and do all 3, a little bit of bunkai, a little bit of application for each one. I know, you guys are following very well. Very well. We're breaking it down, I'm counting so you can follow as best you can. And I know you don't know Hihan Sandan, right? So you have to follow that. Okay, everyone back. Go back. You know, I was talking about the alignment of the shoulders. I train at headquarters a lot. So they're always talking about these kind of things. At the Hongo Dojo in Japan. So they're always talking about you have to be able to reach out your fingers and have the same line in your shoulders and your hip. And yet still keep that knee position. You can't go that. And sometimes the opposite. We have to do it. And even black belts, it's difficult sometimes when you check. Your arms end up not square. But the Indian is supposed to be here. So hands on that here. At the elbows, rub. The feeling is like a snap. Not 1, 2. Relax, snap. Relax, snap. Relax, snap. The idea is at 0, 10, 0 again. You have to feel like your arm is a willow branch. And then turn to instantly to steel. Relax, relax. Okay. Pivoting, we have to turn. And yet, when we turn, most people will fall into the trap of overturning your shoulder and hip again. You have to keep your hip and shoulder back. You're going to move forward. Even though you're coming from that very difficult position, standing position. Yes? When we rotate and move 9 and 10, it's a pivot, not a spin. Even a lot of the adults, we're turning this way. It's not this. It's squeeze, pivot, step in. If you watch most of black belts, that's the way they move. So don't think of just spinning and striking. Squeeze, pivot, forward attack. Okay. Squeeze, pivot, and forward attack. This makes more sense. This is more real, and when I get to application, we'll find why. Okay? The hand movement is supposed to be press down and twist. Press down and twist and bring it to your kidney. Squeeze the feet together, pivot. When I step in, I have to strike, and bring my hand position back to my hip simultaneously. Okay? And then step forward, twist, squeeze the key. Mostly misunderstand the course of Buraken. We have to pull our hand back a little bit, but not too much. Most of you are just going direct, too small. Some of you are going back too much to make this food accurate. Just a little bit of squeeze out. You have to think of striking to the nose, or we call jinchu. Jinchu target. And then back direct. So a little bit in, over, jinchu target, direct, direct. Okay? Run straight. So one of the exercises we often do, maybe we'll just take a moment to do that with each other. Maybe we'll go with the adults and the juniors. Just put your hand out. Yeah. Okay. He gives me the correct target and the correct height. So he's going to help me by putting it in front of my jinchu level. If he does this, he's going to train me wrong, right? Go up here, wrong. He's going to try and look at me. Try and line it up, it's at my tempo, or yeah, let's go the right distance, right target. Okay, then I can train. So look at his hand. Not flat. Not flat, but a 45-degree angle, because this is the target I'm going to hit here. So I'm mimicking that target with his hand. Okay, I'm going to find a partner. Be careful. That's coming in. Over. Hate mawashi. Okay. Then, once you hit, quick, quick, quick. So it's a snap technique, but also a snap return. You want to up, back to the inside. This is what we want to see for the next shot. And of course, Nishimura says here, when I connect with that again, that speed. In Canada, I connected it many times. One of the biggest ones was the hit. Just from there quickly. By squeezing and fanning with your feet. That's called the speed of your stances. Nishimura says he was working in the first class, right? Same thing here. Don't spin. Too slow. Have to squeeze. Extend. If I squeeze and extend, then stepping forward strong, quick is easy. But if I just spin, I don't wait for the motor to stop spinning before I can step forward. Too slow. Too sloppy. I go back and try the whole cut again. Okay. So, wait till I come. The first movement in Shihan Shodan is Gidambara, right? Downward block. But we step in. So this is not, where are we supposed to block? On our partner's body or on our partner's arm. Wrist to wrist. We're supposed to go wrist to wrist or ankle to wrist if it's a kick, right? In the case of Shihan Shodan, it's not the ankle. A kick. This is at the ankle. The first move, right? Each is in here. Or even here, to the groin. Okay? So the first move, that's why we go in. If I wanted to block to the ankle, kick each, I would go back. So the meaning of Shihan Shodan first move is correct. We go forward. But with a different purpose in a regular Gidambara. Our purpose is that I look and our opponent's attacking me, and even just at a bus stop, reading a comic book while I'm waiting for the bus. And then all of a sudden someone comes in and tries to grab me, or punch me, or kick me. And instead of trying to just block it, I turn my defense into a bit of an offense. I can kick straight right into this target. I don't stop there. Next move, here. Next move, Oizuki. Oizuki, kick. Okay? So this is the meaning of the first two moves of Shihan Shodan. This is what we'll do. So everyone, try this. Each. Try and go earlier. I get to count. The person here gets to count. So don't move until I count. When I say each, you attack me. So I have to be ready. Each. Oh, I wasn't ready. That's my fault, because I'm the one who told him to go. So I'm ready. Each. So I can attack the correct target. This is real self-defense, so don't hit each other here. This can be very painful. So we have to control what I'm doing with. So, block each. Then from here, what I want this person to do is recoil in pain. I'm not blocking him, I'm attacking him. So this in real life would hurt. So I want you to be a little bit of an actor. You gotta do this. Sit back. Okay? Alright, each. Then this is the meaning of Shihan shoulder, first two moves, right? I block Idam Barai, strike Yi, turn my defense into offense. It's painful enough for him to move, retaliate, or to recoil, and then I can step forward. That's why we have space for Oizuki in the second move. So partner is going back from the attack. Is that clear? This is real self-defense, so be careful, especially that first one. We're not just blocking at the ankle, we're attacking to the groin, so everyone be careful of each other, don't fool around. Okay, so we'll do the same thing. Teens and adults, if we can take the junior, please. Correcting. Okay, close. I can try it. First two moves of Shihan.